All right, we got the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets versus the Duke Blue Devils. Blue Devils. This is an ACC matchup. This could tell who takes the lead in the ACC. Duke is undefeated in ACC play. I'm pretty sure why this game is so big. They're basically at the top of the ACC. Georgia Tech obviously undefeated. I think number 12 in the country or something like that. You know, top ranked ACC team. I'm pretty sure to this point. And only ranked ACC team to this point, I believe. Could be misquoted, but Georgia Tech been basically handling business. Haynes King, is fucking getting it done. And Duke got Darian Mensah, who's pretty much been the same the whole year. They just been able to scrape out way more W's. They had two early losses in the season to Illinois and to Tulane back to back. And then after the Tulane loss, they've been perfect ever since. So this is just something to watch out for because Duke can do it. They can beat the Georgia Tech team.
To the smoke running out of the tunnel. The Duke Blue Devils, a dangerous spot for number 12 today. Georgia Tech here at Durham. And the Ramblin' Wreck will take on
so you know,
a team that is undefeated in the ACC and Duke.
Look at this guy, man.
The Blue Devils started 4-0 in the ACC, 1994. As far as Georgia Tech is concerned, they are number 12, their highest ranking in 11 years. And the last time the Ramblin' Wreck opened a season 7-0.
Again, that's in 1967.
And a Georgia Tech team that this season has run for over.
It's so cool, bro. I like this. Look like they're playing in like a bowl or some shit.
300 yards.
Like actual bowl, like cereal and shit.
320 yards on opening day against Colorado. Chris Budden. No surprise for Manny Diaz as we see.
And again, wrapped up. Yo, we fighting and shit. Oh, okay.
King,
that.
arguably his favorite target off the field with the injury. It's second down. There's a crossing route, and that should be good enough. For
like the red and blue. I mean, blue and black.
Jordan Allen, the true freshman.
Look at the jerseys.
Haynes King, straight quarterback run. Tripped up, dives. Did he get there?
He ain't got it.
Short by a yard.
Damn.
In third down conversion.
Need the line on screen, bro.
Here a third and long. Haynes King, well short of the first. So now it's a fourth and long as Luke Mergott made the stop in space on Haynes King.
To get off the field and having not surrendered any points and get their explosive offense on the field.
Marshall Nichols trying to pin it deep. Gets the side spin.
Oh my God, great punt.
Group in perfect position just to let it die inside the 4-yard line. He's got a true freshman alongside and Nate Shepard in the backfield, and he will zing one out to the right and a broken tackle. Well, there's the chunk.
Damn.
Oh.
My bad, allergy and shit, bro.
All the way back to the side of the 50. Tackle,
so waiting for it.
You see Cooper Barkett here at the end of the play as Jai Gilmore tries to get him out of bounds.
Definitely got him.
Left foot right there on the line.
Great play though.
You see immediately they
screen instead. Quayshawn Brown. Close to another first down.
The hell?
Mensah on a rollout. Mensah with room, throws across his body.
Good.
To Barkett
Pass.
into the red zone.
Oh my.
He's going to put up Star Wars type numbers on you.
Again, there's the hookup. Barkett one-on-one with a stiff up to the 10-yard line. He's got 9. You know, it's amazing. You got a quarterback. Castle looking for ACC rushing touchdown number 7, and he came within a yard of it.
No!
Scooped up, heading the other way is Daniels. It's a scoop and score for Georgia Tech.
Bro, you telling me they put together this perfect drive and fumble on the goal line and they return it for a touchdown?
Omar Daniels found the ball.
That is crazy.
And he finds the end zone in the first points of the game.
You can see as the end is crashing down, he wants to pull this ball because he sees how the dive is going to be taken away. And you're almost caught in that no man's land where the running back is trying to grab for the football. Darian's trying to pull it out because he sees the end man on the line of scrimmage crashing flat. See how they respond here. It'll be critical.
Play action for Mensah. A rollout and an easy pitch and catch to Jeremiah Hazley. And the tight end is close to a first down. Mensah's off to a 6 for 6, now making a 7 for 7 start. Mosley to Barcade. Another move for Barcade on the screen. And a simple play becomes a chunk play to the 46 of Georgia Tech.
It's a nice job by Georgia Tech secondary.
Georgia Tech without arguably their best corner today, as Shepard gets to the 41-yard line, picks up 5. Play clock now down to 3 for 4th down. Will they snap it? They will. Here comes a blitz. Mensah off his back.
Ooh.
With Samir Hagans for a 1st down. Kept his eyes downfield as the rush was heading his way. A big Duke conversion.
It just came in for Zach Toby.
Blitz off the edge again. It's picked up again. It's Hagans
Good
again.
dot.
Down.
And you see who they're continuing to try to go after.
Yep.
Shepard hunting
Nope.
for some room. He's going to lose yards. Should take us to the end of the quarter. Mensah rolls, being chased to the sideline. And it looked like a toe tap for Hagans. And they will say yes, completed to the 12-yard line. Todd Polino, 2nd all-time in scoring in Duke history. And it's a muffed snap. And special teams kills Duke again. And it's
Like,
Todd Polino, 2nd all-time in scoring in Duke history. And it's a
bruh. Like, he could have kicked that, bruh. I swear he could have kicked it, bruh.
muffed snap.
If he would have paid attention and seen the hold was a bad, like it was a bad snap or a bad hold, I don't know what the fuck it was. But whatever, bruh. He could have got his shit together, bruh, and he could have still been able to kick it, bruh. He ran up too early.
And special teams.
Maybe he just thought he was going to get it done before that.
Kane Reynoldsson muffed the holes. A goal to go as well on the opening drive for Duke.
Fuck, is that the
And they
force in the
call
back? What the
penalty on
fuck?
Duke because special
I knew
teams
that.
costs them. 7-0 Georgia Tech. And their offense back to work. Malachi Hosley has 4 yards. 2 offensive drives, Lewis, for Duke.
And keep points off the board. Now let's see if they're offensively, they can get something going.
Haynes King shovels one out to
Nothing.
the flat. Nowhere to go for Hosley.
Nothing.
At least 10 points out on the field. Anderson Castle for the secondary. Bopped down at about the 48-yard line of Georgia Tech, but not before easily picking up a 1st down.
It's just real good blocking on that inside zone run, and then you're getting some blocking on the edge by the wide receivers.
Castle again, trying to bounce it outside. He is a grad transfer from Appalachian State.
When you get down inside the 20, you've got to put it in the end zone. Tech's got to find some ways to keep them out of that area of the field.
And it's a 3-man rush, and it gets
That's one way to do it.
And you're just going to get 2 one-on-ones. Watch both defensive tackles just getting good vertical push. Vandenberg just taking number 63,
Damn.
Bradley Smith, and just bench pressing him off of him. Mensah can't get rid of the football quick enough.
3rd and 23. Thielen keeps it. It's to midfield.
Okay.
And they are giving Georgia Tech's offensive line all they can handle.
A little something on 3rd down.
Short of the 1st down. And Malachi Hosley is a fullback. And they hand it to him. And he spins and has the 1st down.
A little bit
He
more on
lined
top
up as
of
the
it.
fullback in the eye with Jamal Haynes as the tailback staff. But he would be #1 in the country by a yard in average yards per attempt if he had enough carries to qualify. Another screen. Eric Rivers right at the line of scrimmage. He's brought down. Haynes King finds a crosser. That's a 1st down out to the 44-yard line.
Routes with precision and quickness. You're going to see him coming in motion. Just look how quickly he's able to get out and just run that little in. He can be very efficient when the run game is rolling.
Jamal Haynes runs hard for his size. 3rd down and 5. Simulated pressure. Mensah backing up. Mensah extending the play. Gets all the way up to the 10-yard line. Down the
Oh my god.
1st down.
This guy's pretty fucking good, I would say. Oh my God.
I mean, how frustrating is this for a defense?
I was like, no, no, no.
He's got him in his sights. He just
They
can't
got
get
him.
him down. Mensah just stopping and starting that. Then he has Braden.
He said with all that money, the number one thing he wanted to do was something for his mom. Nate Shepherd bounces it outside, has a first down. And that, to that point, we've got a matchup today of two undefeated ACC teams. A couple of losses for Duke as Barkade, a little button hook up the right sideline, steps out of bounds and preserves time in front.
Duke just trying to get something going and get some points on the board.
Crease for Shepherd, and that door closed quickly. Mensah from a clean pocket. Bobbled ball, and it's caught on the carom by Jake Taylor. And I think he's got a first down.
That's good fortune and just sticking with it by Jake Taylor. You see, he was
That's crazy. That's insane.
Number 2 at the top of the screen, one-on-one.
I need to score this, though. Like, I need a bucket.
Mensah with the
Oh!
first down.
Move up! Move up! Up! No! No! Not Unk! Yo! Unking up.
For the half.
Mensah
Set in 3, 4 out late.
lobs
One
one.
on one. Pow! Beat his ass.
Touchdown.
Beat his ass.
Landon King
The
trapped
fuck you
football.
doing?
And Darian Mensah
a great job.
has his 16th touchdown pass of the season. That's the first offensive touchdown of the day.
Yeah, you're going to see Landon King right here, then man on the line of
Facts.
scrimmage. He's just going to be one-on-one against the corner here in the boundary. The weak side of this formation, you see they try to get a jam on him at the line of scrimmage, and then the corner picks him up outside leverage with the safety in the middle of the field. And there you see the physicality at the catch point. You know, Georgia Tech fans are going to argue, did he push off? Did he push the corner to the
Yeah.
ground? You see Darian Mensah, this shuffling in the pocket there. You see the left arm, and you see how the reaction of Rodney Shelley as he falls to the ground. Stronger in terms of the quality of football that they're playing right now.
Haynes King up the middle. 22 seconds on the clock. And Brent Key's going to call one of his timeouts right here. And don't let the rankings in this game fool you. Duke was actually a slight favorite. As Jamal Haynes
Facts.
tries to bounce it outside. Final timeout called by Brent Key, but only picking up 5 yards. So now you're down to 17 seconds. This might be the final play of the half. King to the sideline. And it's pulled
Good
in.
find.
But I don't
know if the running game is going to be something that's just going to be there, although I wouldn't have.
No time left.
But for Duke,
Second
it's
half,
about
let's go.
finishing drives and being clean with the football.
Higgins from about the 10-yard line. Samir Higgins gets to the sideline. He has been
45, man. Good start.
at times. An 81-yard touchdown on a punt return a few years ago. Gilmore sneaking down near the line of scrimmage again. Instead, Mensah misdirection the other way to Barkade.
They're watching tape, using some of the analytics, the data that he had presented to them.
128 is
Here he
crazy.
is again. He said he wanted to go to Harvard and graduate.
Well, yeah, Duke, buddy. Playing football. Let's beat the number 12 team in the country now.
Andrell Anthony has a couple of yards. Feels like 50 years. Mensah, one-on-one. Andrell Anthony wide open into the red zone. But they lined up that diamond formation to the far side.
Damn, he shooting dice on their
On
ass.
an island, and he was able to convert for 14.
Head cracking.
Good plays, but again,
Damn, in a 4, 3. And that bitch off.
Like that. Straight ahead run.
Where number 20 at, bruh?
The first down for
Not
Castle.
Sheffield. What the hell's his name?
They give it to him. He gets another push. Is he short?
I think he might have
It
reached
looks
out at the
like he
end.
might be.
Bob, it's 3 in a row.
On a short-range field goal, cost his team 3 points when he muffed the snap. This time the operation is perfect. Third down and a yard. Haynes King's going to try to get it himself.
Haynes King still don't got a touchdown on offense, bruh.
Everything today, though, for Georgia Tech on offense has been hard.
I know there's a lot of game to go.
Haynes King floats one
Wide open. There's something easy.
Josh Beetham, the tight end. That's just a blown coverage for Duke. Beetham running free down to the 25-yard line of the Blue Devil for the Ramblin' Wreck.
What's going to wind up happening here is you're going to see the safety, Deshaun Stone. He just falls down at the break point right there. He just trips over.
of 51 yards against Wake.
First offensive points of the game. Yes, sir.
Mensa off play action. Floats a pass to the left. Nice move by Nate Shepard. And another. Broken tackles, making men miss in the open field for 15 yards and a first down.
I mean, it's just nothing but hit after hit.
And Josiah Green, Caleb Weaver, both starters on the defense from Dartmouth and Sam Houston State. Mensa backpedaling. Mensa.
Oh my God! I don't know how he was able to do that.
To a real dangerous offense that's starting to find its groove a little bit, maybe throwing the football.
Stockton lets
What
it
the
try,
hell?
and it spins back at the
Oh
40.
my God! What a great
7-yard
punt.
line. Georgia Tech and Duke.
Let's go like 94, my boy.
Tech forced to start from deep in their own end with a run to Jamal Haynes.
Dean Patterson, almost a catastrophic error.
Haynes King again, this time looking
And
on a
one-on-one.
one ball for Isaiah Canyon, who makes a
Wow.
terrific catch
Finally.
for a third down conversion.
Another big play for them.
Everybody knows who listens to us call Georgia Tech football games. Long been a fan of Isaiah Canyon. Look how high up off the ground he is.
For Georgia Tech, Haynes King off play action, right over the middle.
Off the ground he is.
For Georgia Tech, Haynes King off play action,
Wow.
right over the middle. It works to perfection. Down to the 5-yard line, it's a first and goal. JT Byrne, 21 yards.
You just got to know who the eligible. That's a big time throwing catch.
Damn, held him to a field goal again, bro.
So a chip shot field goal for Aiden Burr of 23 yards to try to give Georgia Tech the lead back. And he will do just that. Both teams, though, have gotten red zone stops and held the field goal attempts.
Hot for them.
And he's keeping the ball back. 9 minutes left. Score a touchdown, you win the game. Basically.
Stays in bounds.
You have 2 possessions.
Inside
That's
the
it.
40.
You have 2
Down
possessions.
close to the 39-yard line.
King take them hits, man.
Points in the second half today. They trip up Malachi Cosley here as Luke Murgott grab Hosley around the ankles, but it's good for a first down.
Maximum pressure.
They all are on the way, and beating the blitz is Haynes King to Bailey Stockton for a first down.
I mean, that right there is just great. I mean, it's really him versus him. It's Murgott versus King. He knows who's coming, and he knows what his hot is. He gets it immediately. Immediately, he gets it to Bailey Stockton.
It comes down to this drive for Georgia Tech. Hosley spins
They get the end zone
to
to walk it off, basically, with 5 minutes left.
And now Georgia Tech has their 2-score lead with under 5 minutes to go.
Told you. It's not over, but it's a 2-possession game with 5 minutes left,
Blocking at the
basically.
point of attack, and then Hosley one-on-one against safety Caleb Weaver, who we had just talked about, and he wins the battle.
Mensa, as a result, has time. Comeback route down the sideline, timed up perfectly to Samir Hagans.
That's excellent by Darian Mensa. He signals to the wide receiver, don't keep running the go, come back to me, as he escapes out to his left, and Samir Hagans reads it perfectly and just starts working back towards the quarterback.
Another 4-man rush. Mensa, another long throw to Barkay. He stays in bounds and gains yards after the catch. Inside the 40-yard line.
See how close Duke can make it.
News, of course, Lewis Purdue.
Somebody's got to break a tackle and make a big play.
Mensa to Barkay. Close to another first down. 46 to try to keep the game alive. It's got plenty of leg. No good. Missed it right. Points, just missed a field goal. Haynes King, blockers in front. He's got a first down and more. Haynes King across midfield to the Duke 42. On third down and forever, but a flag thrown in the offensive backfield. This all might be coming back.
Does it really matter? I hate to be
Personal
that
foul.
guy.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense, number 4.
I hate to be that
15
guy.
penalty added to the end of the run.
Defensive,
Automatic first
yeah.
hit.
Georgia Tech can just about end the game here. Haynes King cruising to the end zone.
He's stuffing his stats, man.
I think he thought about taking a knee inside the 10-yard line.
Sure did.
But now they're an extra point away from a 3-score lead.
Instead, Haynes King said, I'll take my 10th TD of the season. It's just, again, the execution at this area of the field.
Manso's going to take a shot to the end zone. 50-50 ball, and it's caught. Touchdown, Samir Hagans. Oh, what a war for the football that was, and Hagans won it.
That is how you battle. And just watch Hagans. He's just running the fade. And you can see the defensive back is in perfect position.
It don't matter, bro. I'm not even paying attention no more, but I don't care. Hagan, 2-point conversion, get the under and shit.
Extending the play. Just throws a jump ball in the back of the end zone. Is it caught? The officials converge. It is. Arcade does it again. Well, they're about to continue to jump up the ACC standings.
They sure are.
Yep, here you go.
In the national standings.
It's a good win for G-Tech. They started slow, and I think, you know, for most ACC teams, that's fine. And especially for Duke. Duke's at the top. You know, they had a slow start too. Their offense is still not that good in my opinion. But this is what happens when you face competition in your Duke and your Georgia Tech, bro. It's gonna be a head pounding game. It was fucking 13-10 at one point. Once it went 20-10, it was like this game's over with 5 minutes. You know, stat patterns and shit, adding a couple of things, but this was really a defensive game for sure. Shout out Georgia Tech. They're getting it done, and it's just 1 week at a time. I thought they lost weeks ago, but they haven't. They're still there, and the front runners would take the ACC. I just hope they can get to that point where they could take that loss, because I think it's coming. And I don't know what type of damage they could do in the playoffs, but hopefully they get there, and we'll see at that point what type of damage they do.